if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Arizona's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The Sun Devils' territorial cup runneth over with a big win the last time they faced the Cats.
It was all sparky, and man, that was a spanking. Arizona State gave it to Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, they put it on. In these rivalry games, man, you do not forget that. It's talked about, it's bragged about, and you want to come out and make a point and change that history.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Anderson wants to throw. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
The Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Anderson will throw. Fires to the tight end. Let's talk a little about Arizona. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team. And they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back obviously that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end getting vertical. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. San Jose State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory there in the capital of Silicon Valley. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Anderson wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really...
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to do it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my third down calls are even different. 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
And the Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And they tacked on the extra point. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
It'll be third and long. Anderson will throw. Quickly complete. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Arizona comes out with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Morris. Throwing on the run. Makes a catch down the right side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Quarterbacks work so hard on those mechanics, but sometimes things start moving fast and they get away from you.
It does, and when you get on that back foot, a lot of times that ball's going to drift, and you're not coming through the target, so you're not putting enough mustard on it to get it to finish through your target and the ball to get there in a hurry. So all those mechanics are things you work on, but you're right. When you put a defense in front of you, it kind of changes that thing a little bit.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Complete in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got the back over the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to fire. Steps away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He fires to the left side. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Sets up the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's at the 50. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Arizona. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it.
There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the route is on.
David, This guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
And the returner will be brought down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got his man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's...
Touchdown, Arizona State! And the punishment has been extended. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it, and right now they're pulling away.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Anderson wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Quick release by the QB. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Anderson will throw. Got his man quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
They'll run it from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.